national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's Green. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The short completion of the tight end. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. bringing pressure. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going backwards to open up this drive. After the loss, 2nd down and 15. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Anderson. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And here he goes. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Back-to-back deep shots. Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's St. Clair. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They're going to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Throws it to the right. He's got his man wide open. They dragged him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. To throw, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hand. It's Tate. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Anderson. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
I I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader, but based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A screen to the wide receiver. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Breaks into the clear. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Looking deep to the right side. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The short hands. It's Peoples. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Ran down the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around. Spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sweep. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, a field goal here now on fourth down is obvious. You have a chance in the second half to tie the game up. But think about it. I mean, you're right on the doorstep. What are you going to do? Are you going to tie this game, or are you going to take the lead?
Coach says, forget the chip shot to tie it. We're going to try to score and take the lead. They try to sneak it for the first. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He hands it off from the gun. He's in the clear. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They're going to run it here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
They look to throw it here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Brown. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Okay, ready? Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught on the outside. It's Barry.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Using his legs, it's Donaldson. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all
breaks into the clear. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping...
Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
What did they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
Black 24, here we go.
Chewing clock with the running game. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To the air, it's Ncaa. Taking a deep shot here to the right. What a catch! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late. These obvious drop-back situations.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught by the receiver. And the defense brings him down. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field.
3:25. 691.
Hand off to the single back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
It's a toss play to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is...
Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive